It wasn't the solar panels or the irrigation that first struck Nia. It was the smell of cornbread and the sound of people truly living. The community was a haven of resilience, innovation, and self-sufficiency. It was also the last place Nia thought she'd find herself. But her path to Autochthonia wasn't without complications. Back in Chessburg, she tried to fill the void of loneliness with Colgate, a sleepatron whose life was as chaotic as the chess pieces ruled. Colgate had charm. If you squinted and ignored the pile of problems he dumped at Nia's feet.
You're always running from something, Colgate.
Nia had said during one of their countless arguments.
And you're always trying to fix what's broken.
He'd snap back, throwing her camera bag into the corner of his dusty apartment. That was the night she decided she couldn't stay. Now, she was standing at the gate of the self-sufficient utopia she'd only dreamed of joining. Nia squinted at the hand-painted sign. Welcome to Autochthonia. No chess pieces allowed, except the game. We like the game.
No chess pieces and jokes included? This might just work.
Nia muttered, rolling her suitcase over the bumpy dirt path onto the curved walkway. She wasn't sure if she belonged here, but she was sure she didn't belong in Chessburg anymore. Not with Colgate, not with her family who didn't understand her dreams. And certainly not under the chess piece's thumb. Nia's first morning in Autochthonia began with an orientation led by Raquan Two Trees, the community's head farmer and amateur stand-up comic.
People think farming is boring, but let me tell you, when a chicken steals your hat mid-harvest, it's pure action comedy.
His overalls were reinforced with intricate patchwork from Autochtonia's skilled seamstresses and had a smile so big it made you forget the chess pieces had ever burned their communities down.
Rule number 1.
Raquan announced, gesturing dramatically to the lush rows of crops.
No stealing corn. We had a problem with that last year, and let's just say the thief didn't enjoy Mama Crow's talking stick ceremony.
Talking stick what?
What is that?
Huh?
The group chuckled nervously. Nia's hand shot up.
What exactly is a talking stick ceremony?
Raquan said with a grin.
Oh, it's simple. Mama Crow talks, you listen. She pokes you with a stick if you don't.
Nia wasn't sure if he was joking, but she made a mental note to stay on Mama Crow's good side. The rest of the tour was a whirlwind of impressive sights. The massive solar array that powered the entire community, the irrigation system Nia couldn't believe they'd built themselves, and the internet barn where people streamed everything from educational webinars to dance videos to barbershop and hair salon debates. The movie edition. Life in Autochthonia was a mix of hard work and unexpected hilarity. Nia quickly learned that her potential came with responsibilities. She was hired at the greenhouse, where she was mentored by an intense young woman named Laura, who had a PhD in botany and an unhealthy obsession with collard greens.
Collard green ice cream?
Ilara declared one afternoon, holding up a leaf like it was the Holy Grail. Nia stifled a laugh.
You'll see. Once you've tasted Autochtonia's collard green ice cream, you'll never go back.
Nia wasn't so sure about that. She was, however, sure about the sense of purpose she felt every time she saw her work making a difference. The irrigation system she helped expand brought water to a new plot of land, where Raquan promptly planted more corn.
We'll see who tries to steal these.
He muttered with a wink. Autochthonia also thrived on community celebrations with music, dancing, and shared meals under the stars. Nia's favorite part was the storytelling circle, where residents shared their journeys to escape Chessburg and rebuild their lives. But as much as she loved hearing other stories, she couldn't stop thinking about her own unfinished chapter. Her belongings, her camera, still sitting in Colgate's apartment. The man, arms wrapped protectively around his partner, began.
Dating in Chessburg was a nightmare. Sleepatrons are undateable. No loyalty, no morals, just chaos.
And the Wokatrons? Nearly impossible to find, but here in Autochthonia I found you. And finally I don't have to settle for broken promises.
It wasn't all sunshine and collards though. One evening, as Nia was helping set up for the weekly community meeting, a TV in the community center crackled to life. A news anchor in Chessburg reported that a chess piece delegate had made a statement about the unsanctioned activities of Autochthonia.
Sounds like a threat.
Nia said, scowling. Mama Crow nodded, her eyes sharp.
Let them come. They'll find we're not the same people they burned down.
Nia felt a spark of pride and defiance rise in her chest. She was ready to help defend this place, her new home, from anything the chess pieces threw their way. Later that night, Nia stood outside her tiny solar-powered cabin, looking up at the stars. She thought about how far she'd come from a broke Wokatron in Chessburg to a part of something bigger, something real. Here, she had a chance to thrive, not just survive. As she drifted to sleep, she dreamed of a future where Autochthonia's way of life spread far beyond its borders, where the chess pieces were finally checkmated by the ingenuity, courage, and humor of people like her. And maybe, just maybe, she'd learn to like collard green ice cream.
Collard green ice cream. Don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it.